I am initiating Salokya Mukti, Samipya Mukti, Sarubhya Mukti, Sayujya Mukti. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda. Your fears, incompletions, insecurities, nothing is needed for you to exist. Paramashiva alone is enough for you to live absolutely, blissfully, celebrating, fulfilled.
Yes, welcome. So, welcome to today's Nithyananda Yoga. We're going to go through different Nithyananda Yoga asanas. Many of you might have been familiar already through our channel. We have many live videos and videos explaining about the yoga, and also introducing and showing the different asanas and also the different specific components of the Nithyananda Yoga. So today we're going to also get into a few of the 108 asanas of the Nithyananda Yoga. So for many of you, we are already familiar. We're going to start by sitting down in a comfortable seated position and start with the mantra, the prayer, to start the ritual. So all of you can now sit down on your yoga mat, and whoever has, they can take the Uddarani and Panchapatra. It's for the cleansing process. You can keep it next to you, and we're going to start. So everyone, please sit in a comfortable position with your head, neck and spine in a straight line, and keep your legs in either Padmasana or Ardha Padmasana or Sukhasana, whichever position is comfortable for you. And we're going to start with the Sadguru Vandanam. It's the conscious prayer which we do in the beginning of the ritual. So you can keep your hands in Namaskara Mudra, and we're going to start. Om Nithyanandam Paramasukhatam Kevalam Dhanamurtim Dvandvatidam Gaganasarusham Tattvamasya Dilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. The next mantra is the Shiva Mula mantra. So just internally you can chant the mantra alongside with the acharyas, and try to keep your tongue and your lips in a still position, so not moving, and you can close your eyes during the chanting. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 So the next step or process before we start with the asanas is the ritualistic cleansing. For that you can keep your Panchapatram and Dharani. It's a cup and a small spoon, and you chant alongside with me. And for each mantra you put one spoon with water in your right hand and sip it alongside chanting the mantras. Om Atmatatam Sotayami Svadha. Om Vityadattam Sotayami Svadha. Om Shivadattam Sotayami Svadha. Then you Om Ham Hridaya Namaha. Then with your index, middle and ring finger of your right hand, touch the upper lips, touch the lower lips. Then with Udarni, cleanse your right hand, 1 spoon. Then with your thumbs and index finger, touch your right nostril, your left nostril. With your ring finger and your thumbs of the right hand, touch your right eye, touch your left eye, your right ear and your left ear. Again, wash your hand. Then with the little finger and the thumb of your right hand, touch the navel, the right chest, left chest. And with all your fingers touch together the top of your head, the right shoulder and the left shoulder, and the center of your chest. And then last time, wash your hands. You can keep your Udarni and Panchapatram aside, so you don't fall over it or hurt yourself. So for the next part, we're coming to the Sankalpa. It's the conscious declaration. So now it's very important that whatever intention you have for the day, whether it is manifesting better health, better relationships, or manifesting your ultimate in whatever form, whatever way it is, you consciously visualize this happening in your life right now, and it actually has already happened. You close your eyes. Right now you close your eyes. You keep your hands, your left palm and your right palm on top of each other on your right thigh. You keep it on your right thigh and keep your spine straight and listen to the mantra chanting and visualize that strong intention you have, the desire. Visualize it has already happened and is already manifested in your life. That way, you're consciously putting the frequency to that goal and aligning yourself to achieve that. Om Mamo Pata Samasta Duritakshayat Dwara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartam Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartam Cha Shri Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Kripatakshena Purana Arokya Yukta Tripta Agatra Yoga Sharira Sityartam Paramashiva Shakti Avishkaranartam Sakadumbasya Dhyana Vairaka Jivan Mukti Praptyartam Kailasa Nithyananda Yoga Pyasam Karishye. That was the short version of the Sankalpa. Actually, we can also chant the long version. Om Amo Pata Samaste Duridakshayat Dwara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartam Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartam Cha Shubheshopane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Vidya Pararte Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvadamanvantare Ashtavimshadidame Nityayuge Pradame Pate Jambu Dvipe Bharat Vashe Bharat Khande Meroho Dakshine Parshve Shakabde Ashmin Vartamane Vyavaharike Pramavadinam Shashya Samvatsaranam Matye शुभ नाम संवत्सरे शुभ आयने शुभ ऋतौ शुभ मासे शुभ पक्षे शुभ तिथौ शुभ वासरुक्तायां शुभ नक्षत्र शुभ योग शुभ कर्ण एवं गुण विशेषं विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभ तिथौ श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशान्त श्यामला पीतारूढ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वर भिन्न स्वरूप परशुपुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लप्तरिव्यज्ञान विश्रुत सकलकागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवर्तक श्री परमशिव करुणा समधिक मुक्ता मायचुतरस्यान गीयमान चत्रजामर श्री चिन्हकाहलादि समस्त बिरदा वल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वज्ञान संघ सत्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा वर्ग वर्ष वर्ण विश्रान जीमूत परमत कल्पकेसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पंद्य महाराज गुरु क्षपन शक्यादि महांडकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षण रोचन पूर्वक श्रीमत् जिष्टापक शैव समय गत्र सर्वज्ञ पीठ रुद श्री जगत गुरु श्री ज्ञान संपन्न देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्यावचाक स्वामिनम अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संपन्न स्वामी पुनर्त्रद श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तर कुर्मः सन्निधान श्री 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 परमहंस नित्यानंद श्री ज्ञान संपन्न देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामी भगवताचार्य प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये ओम अपवपुष्पस्य. Now last time you can cleanse your hand with Panchapatra Mudras, the right side palm, and keep your Panchapatra aside. So after all the mantras, we're going to start with a little warm-up. So you guys can all start standing up on your yoga mats. We're going to start by a simple head neck rotation. You can start by rotating your neck in a clockwise rotation. Very comfortably rotate your neck. And don't hurt yourself. Be very gentle. It's still very early, so you don't want to overstrain your neck. Yes, we're going to get the tech neck ready for the day, and other side, opposite direction, you can start rotating on the other side. Okay, now we're going to go to some shoulder rotations. And keep your hands on the shoulders, just go like this. Try to touch your elbows to each other and go as far as possible apart of each other, and go other side, go backward. You want to be able to clap yourself with the elbows. Clap it. So you want to touch your elbows together. Okay. So for the next, we're going to do some simple up and down, left, right, to warm up our shoulders. Get the upper body going. Just up and down, up and down. And then we're going to go and rotate in the opposite direction. So one hand or one arm goes front, goes forward, and one goes backward. So easy way you're going to do is, you just start in the middle, you just you go like this. This is to activate both of the brains, side of the brains, left side and right side. And you go and do it in the opposite way as well. Now One arm front, one arm back, and then change the side. Alright, so for the next part, we're going to do some simple hip rotations. Just keep your hands on the hips and start rotating your hips as far as possible. Just you can push your hips, like push it out, and go push it out and make big circles, very big circles you want to make. And you should really feel like something is unlocking. Your whole hips are unlocking. All the stiffness and comes out. I really feel. And do it the opposite direction as well, please. Alright, now we're gonna go to the knees. Now you can just keep your hands on the knees and do some knee rotations. Start with clockwise direction. Again, keep the feet together as much as you can and make big wide circles with your knees. You can really use your hands to have some grip, and you can stably, nicely make circles. And then go opposite direction as well. Alright, and then last but not least, some simple feet rotations. So you just stand on one leg and you can start with the left one, make some simple feet rotations. And what you want to do basically, so what you want to do is you want to engage not just the ankles of your feet. You don't want to just rotate your ankles. You want to feel all the muscles, all the micro muscles, the toes, big toes, small toes, the arches. You want to like feel the whole feet and do the rotation. Then do rotation opposite direction. And change the side. You're gonna hear some cracking noise. That is good. Releasing some air. Yeah, for some people they might have a lot of cracking noise. They might have too much air in their ankles, that's why so much cracking noise is coming. Well, that just simply means that you might have to once in a while massage your feet with some oil. Give it some love and appreciation for it to heal and for the air to release from the joints. Alright, for now that is the warm-up. We're going to go in the last part, which is the skeleton dance. The most favorite part of everyone is the skeleton dance. We're just gonna randomly dance. There's no specific rhythm or no specific movement. You're just gonna like dance and use as much of your body as possible, and start slowly and then go faster and faster, and try to really engage all the muscles of your body. And if the music is playing, I don't know, Maharaj, music is playing, somebody's maybe music is coming, and you can start. You can close your eyes while doing the dance, while doing the skeleton dance, or you can just keep them open. But the important is you visualize yourself as a skeleton. So you see yourself fully as if there's no flesh, no bones. Only no flesh. Bones should be there. You see only yourself with bones. And start dancing like that. Become more intense. Visualize the skeleton. And try to keep the visualization of your bone structure as much as you can. Try to keep that visualization of yourself as a skeleton dancing. And try to become more intense. You should be sweating, but depends where you are. It might not be so easy to sweat. Might be cold where you are. Might be freezing where you are. But you want to at least get some high, intense breathing and warmth. So try to be more intense. Last few moments. Ten, 8, 1. Okay, now slowly start standing. Start standing still, and do not move your body. Keep your arms hanging next to your body. Keep your eyes closed now, and just witness yourself. Witness the energy within you. Witness your breathing. Just breathe through your nose if it's intense. Deeply inhale. Exhale. So now slowly, very very slowly, start opening your eyes. And very slowly you can start sitting down on your yoga mat and get into a position. So the first asana, yogic posture, we're going to practice is the one of the most easiest posture actually. It's called Sukhasana. In that position, you just cross your legs on top of each other. Very simple. Keep both your hands in the mudra. It's called the mudra. When you touch your fingers, each finger has different energy point or a different element. You touch your finger, your index and thumb. It's called Bindu mudra. You touch them and keep them on your knees. That is one of the components, the mudra. You keep your spine straight and you start looking with your gaze towards the third eye. That is the second component of many of the components of the asana. And another very important component is the mantra chanting. You're going to just internally, you're going to chant the mantra. It's called Soham. You just internally chant the mantra, close your eyes or keep them open and gaze towards the third eye. Chant the mantra Soham and listen to the asana mantra. So during the asana performance, there is a mantra which is being chanted, which helps you to align to that specific energy of the asana and helps you to engage all the components. Another very important component is the Mahamudra bandha. It is the lock of the different centers. So there is 3 bandhas. One of the bandha is the Mula bandha. It not just can, but it's supposed to be practiced on all the asanas. It is basically talking in your perineal floor. It's like as if you have to go to the bathroom, but you are not able to go, and it is very urgent. So you press your perineal floor very tightly, your buttocks, you press them very tightly and feel that energy there, the Muladhara. That Mula bandha it's called. It's supposed to be practiced in each asana. Second one is the Uddiyana bandha, which is the stomach lock. It is, you just push in your stomach and push it up. It is awakening that inner fire, Uddiyana bandha. It is awakening the Manipuraka chakra, the navel center. So you push in the navel intensely and push it up. There is a second bandha. And then Jalandhara bandha is the third one. You just simply put your head towards the chest, your chin towards the chest, and you practice all these 3 bandhas intensely. You'll be able to break a sweat. No joke, you'll be able to break a sweat. If you practice them very intensely, you'll be able to strongly activate those chakras and intensely awaken that specific asana. So now, please engage all the components. Tat sukkasana mityuktam masak tatsak samacharet asanam vijidam yena jitam dena jagatrayam. So for the next component, for the next asana, we are going to have the Parvatasana, which is the second asana of the 108 asana of the Vinyasa Krama. With this asana, we're going to be in Padmasana. So what I want you to do right now is, you put your right or your left leg, whatever is more comfortable for you, you put it on your opposite thighs. So what you want to do is, depending on how it is for you, whatever is more comfortable, you put your feet on top of the opposite thigh, and that way you can go into Padmasana. If you're not able to do Padmasana, you can do only one leg. So you want to do the right feet on top of the left thigh. You put that. That's called Ardha Padmasana. Now if you want to do, what we want to do for this asana specifically, you want to have the Padmasana. So you want to have both of the feet on top of each other's thighs. It will look like this. And both thighs should be comfortably on top of each other's thighs in Padmasana. Now, next step is you're gonna gracefully go up and keep the hands in Namaskara Mudra. As much as possible, keep your elbows straight. They should be showing towards the sky, and it should feel like piercing the Brahmana, the upmost chakra in the energy system. So by doing that, we're activating the Kundalini chakra, the Kundalini strongly, and we're making sure it is directed towards the right direction, upwards. Keep your elbows straight and keep your hands in the Namaskara Mudra above the Sahasrara, the top most chakra, and relax in the Padmasana. Now internally, the next mantra is the same mantra, it's continuing, it's again Soham. And the bandhas, again you can continue putting the bandhas, mula, bandha, the root, lock, again pull your mula bandha, and the uddiyana bandha, pull your stomach lock up, and the jalandhara bandha. Now start doing that, practice, start going into the asana, and the visualization is of a fire. It's called the samana kumbhaka. So you visualize the fire within, in your stomach. Ada vakshe mahadeva parvatasana mangalam yatkritva stira rupi syat sat chakra vilopanam. Okay, for now you can start keeping your feet apart and keeping them in Bhadrasana. It is a posture where you keep your feet together. It will look like this. You'll try to keep your knees down as much as you can and keep your feet together towards the perineum. So you want to keep your heels as much close to the perineum as possible and keep the knees down. Ideally the knees would be touching the floor, but if not, at least try to push them down a little bit, so you can feel a little bit of stretch. Then you take your hands, go back behind your back, go down, and what you want to do is you want to keep your head in between of your feet and the perineum. It should be between. You go down, and again in this position we have the Mahamudra Bandha, which is the lock of all the bandhas. Again the Mula, Uddiyana and Jalandhara Bandha. Please lock all of those bandhas and gaze at the tip of your nose. This time you can gaze at the tip of your nose, and the pranayama is Samana Kumbhaka, visualizing the fire within, and the mantra will be Soham again. Purva Vidya Hummim Janau Ubhai Bakathali Sambhutadhano Vishtapachai Dhau Kara Lyavo Dachinakara Sovava Gahavo Pishtihatelyam Ki Hayeyoi Amsu Sahita Bhumi Dharaisoi Puni Lalati Bupari Tane Edayam Lakata Mahi Anem. For the next, you can still continue being in that position. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to keep your hands in the front. What you want to do is you're just going to keep your hands in the front, and same asana, same gaze, exactly the same. This time you can visualize yourself as a snake. Try being in that position for some time. Engage all the bandhas. Mantra is Soham. Now Tantra Dharak means to chant the mantra. Purabhi Vidhi Pari Aganai Nikahaui Kalumi Panasi Aulagai Hata Aganai Daratilakavai Pasarido Hata Ki Anjuli Karai Bhoyati Pari Lagavai Drishtinasa Agra Asa Asana Kaguna Sarira Pita Jai. Okay, for the next asana, we're going to do Vaishyasana. For the Vaishyasana, we're going to stand up. So you can all come into a standing position and slowly stand up. Stretch your knees. Now for this next position, you want to go on your toes. So you're going to stand on your toes. Start standing on your toes and go into Namaskara Mudra. So you're going to have your hands, palms together in front of your Anahata, and you're going to stand on your toes. The Chapa is still the Soham Chapa, and you're going to have the bandhas, which is the Mula Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha. So you're going to again tuck the perineal floor, Uddiyana Bandha, push your lower abdomen up and chant the mantra Soham inside and visualize the fire within. Kishena padayugalam badatva tishte dhamo bukaha atha vaishya vakshe yatkritva satyavam bhavet. For the next, we have Balalingasana, which is a one-legged position. We can start with the left side, from left to right. So we'll start standing on the left feet, and to get into a certain balance, you can just start first, feel your toes, your arches, your heels, everything on the floor, with your right feet up the floor, so you can nicely balance and see how you can stand. Because if you go immediately into the posture, you might fall immediately because you won't be able to hold the balance. So you want to first get some balance for this asana. So stand on the left side and can make some circles. You can go front and back with the right side leg, and just see and feel the whole weight on your left side feet. Now for this one, we're going to bend the leg. For that, we're going to go and we're going to interlock our fingers, and it's not like an interlocking to the front. It's a we're going to interlock inside. So the fingers are showing inside, and they're going to be locked. So it will look like this. And then you're trying to stand still and keep your leg up and hold your leg like this. It's called Balalingasana. In that position, you're going to engage all the bandhas. Just be aware that once you start engaging the bandhas, you will feel it will be more difficult to hold the balance. So you'll try to engage but still hold the balance. Now you visualize as if you're holding a small child. You're a mother. You're a mother right now. You're holding a small child in your hands. How will a mother hold a small child? With care, you hold your legs up and gonna gaze towards the nose. And Tantra Dara, chanting the mantra. Ekam jano urasi alingya sada vyam balalinganam bhavati. So for the next one, it is called the Pada Pidanasana. For this one, we're going to push the leg in the back. So it will be like this. So you push your heels between your butt. You push it in your buttocks, and as if it's you feel it as if it is closing your butt. It's locking the buttocks, and you're pushing towards the butt. Then you keep your knees together in that position. You keep your knees together because normally the knees they go off. So you want to keep the knees together, and to be able to stand still, you should be able to focus on a small point in front of you. It can be anything. It can be dirt, but it can also be a big object. Just something small you can look at and keep your gaze on it. It will be easier for your mind to be steady, because if you can keep your focus on one object, your mind will be easier to control. And then you keep your whole body straight within that position. Again, mantra is Soham. So internally chant the mantra Soham, and the bandhas will be Mahamudra Bandha again, locking all the three bandhas, and the gaze will be towards the third eye. So Tantra Dara means to chant the mantra now. Sthittvaya Kashmin Badatale Garapyam Vestayetanam Prishte Samstapya Yathanena Badapidanasanam. The next one is a Natarajasana. I'm sorry for the mispronunciation. Next, Natarajasana. We're going to stand again on one feet, And you want to hold your leg from the inside, not from the outside. You're not going to do like this. You're going to hold it from the inside of your body. You're going to hold the feet and stand. So you want to start with the left side leg, and hold your feet, your other feet. So you stand on your left side feet. You hold your right side feet with your right palm, and the left side palm you stretch it out in Bindu Mudra with your index finger and thumbs touching each other. And what you want to do is you want to keep your leg as high as possible. So you want to go down a little bit, and you want to keep the stretched leg on the back as high as possible, and go a little bit down, so the whole leg should be above. And tuck in the Mula Bandha, Udana Badam, Krauncham Cha, Maricham, Virabhatrakam, Natarajam Trikonam Cha, Suktanga, Parasane, Rani. Okay. So now we're going to just repeat the whole asanas again on the other side. So now we're going to stand on the right side feet. We're going to do the Balalingasana again, which is tucking your leg towards the chest. So you want to pull your knees towards the chest while interlacing your hands and pulling your knees with your hands. While doing that, you want to engage all the bandhas again, chant the mantra inside, have the gaze, visualize the fire in your stomach. Mantra is Soham. Alright, now go into the position while we chant the mantra. Ekam janu urasi alimgya sadatavyam bhalalindanam bhavati. Now the next one is Padapidasana. So again, I'm going to repeat the opposite side. On the right side leg again, gonna push the leg inside the buttocks, keep the knees together, tuck the perineal floor in and up, and tuck the Uddiyana Bandha in and up, and Jalandhara Bandha. Now everyone get into the asana, please. Sthitvaikasmin Patatale Gharapyam Vistayetanum Prishte Samstapya Yatene Padapita Masanam. Next one, again, this time Natarajasana on the other side. So instead of the left, we're going to repeat on the other side, the left, the right side, standing on the right feet. Again, you want to hold your left feet with your left hand from the inside. Keep the other hand stretched out in Bindu Mudra, and try to go down as much as you can. Alright. Now please get into the asana. Uttana padam krauncham cha marijim viravatragam nadarajam drikonam cha suktam gasta prasarane. So the next asana is actually not an asana, it's a karma. It's a dance posture which is integrated into the flow of the whole asana sequence. And it is a dance posture, and it is not about stretching, it is more about like flowing with the grace and the beauty of this posture. So what you want to do is, you stand on your left side feet, and you keep your right feet behind your left side, behind your left feet. You stand on the toes with your right feet just behind, and cross your legs, cross your feet in that way. And now what you want to do is, you want to keep your left hand around your chest level, and then you want to keep your right hand covering your nose. Now from covering your nose, you want to be very graceful and nicely, slowly move like a pendulum, up and down and up and down. And while you're doing, you're going to touch your nose slightly. Every time, like a pendulum, you go up and down, and be very graceful while doing that. So now for the next asana, we're going to go into Virabhadrasana. It is almost the end, one of the last asanas. You're going to have the left feet in front of the mat, and then you're going to go back with the right feet and get into like a stretched position, and you want to go into a 90-degree position with your left feet, and really you're going to feel it in your left side thighs, you're going to feel the whole leg. It will be very intense. Then you're going to go, what you want to do is slightly, slowly go up, and keep your hands above the head. Both the hands are showing up above the head, and you're going to go into Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha and gaze towards the third eye. You want to gaze towards the third eye. Stretch the arms. Do not bend the elbows. Do not bend the knees. Stay in that position, strongly push through, intensely Focus on your bandhas, Mula bandha and Uddiyana bandha. Pranayama is Sahaja Kumbhaka. Just breathe deeply. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply. Now the Tantradharak is going to chant the mantra, so please stay in the position. Vashishta mataka undi naya murdvak ukutame vacha ashtavakra matotana mayuram setu bandhanam utana padam krauncham cha marichin veerapatrakam natarajam trikonam cha suptam gasta prasarane. So for now we're going to go into the next most intense asana of the whole practice. It's called Shavasana. So you want to go down and slowly be very gentle because it is so intense that you don't want to hurt yourself. You just go into a lie down position, stretch your legs, lie down. Keep your hands apart, your legs apart, with the palms facing up. You close your eyes. Try not to fall asleep. And visualize the energy traveling from your Mooladhara. Kundalini energy traveling from your Mooladhara. Going, opening the Mooladhara, opening the lotus petals, the 4 petal lotus of the Mooladhara, opening it, traveling up to the Swadhisthana chakra, traveling, opening the lotus petals of the Swadhisthana. Feel the intense energy in your hip region, about 2-3 inches below the navel. Then opening up the next chakra, which is the Manipuraka chakra. Feeling the intense fire, heat, energy of the sun is then your Manipuraka chakra. Opening up the flower petal of the Manipuraka chakra. Then traveling more up into the Anahata, the Anahata chakra. Flower lotus petal is opening, the chakra is blooming. Next is the Vishuddhi chakra. The Kundalini is flowing, opening all the chakras, has already opened all your chakras. Now opening the Vishuddhi chakra, intensely opening the lotus petal. Next, going up towards your, hitting the third eye, opening up the last chakra, third eye chakra, and finally opening up the opening of the whole system, the Sahasrara, Brahmanadi, Brahmanandra, the 1000 petal lotus, opening up all the petals, all the whole lotus, the whole flower, it's opening, the whole system is getting cleansed. The energy is flowing to the whole system, opening up all the chakras. Now intensely feel Swamiji is coming, is liberating your body, is removing all the incompletions, all the patterns you have. You are now liberated. You are now with Swamiji. In his divine hands, you're sitting in his lap, he's taking care of you, you are protected, you are more than alive, you are Now Paramashiva, you are a Jivan Mukta. Now keep your eyes closed and stay in the Shavasana. Ata Shavasanam Uttanam Shavat Bhomau Sayanam To Shavasanam Shrantiranam Chitta Vishrantikarakam. Now it is time. You're not yet gone. You still have responsibilities. A life is there. Work is there. Your family is there. Whoever is there in your life right now. So you have to come back into this body. You need to feel again your body, feel you're back into the body. You're not yet gone. Some presence, some things are waiting in this world for you. So now intensely feel you are back into the body. Feel all your limbs. Start slowly moving your feet. Slowly move your hands, your wrists, your ankles, and start shaking your elbows, your knees, your hips a little bit, and then start putting your knees towards your chest. Hold your chest with your hands and roll yourself into a ball and kind of decompress the spine. Now go left and right and slowly move and get back into a comfortable position. Start slowly sitting up. And now we're going to end today's Nithyananda Yoga session with the Purna Mantra. So keep your hands in the Namaskara Mudra. Om Purnamadav Purnamitam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for joining the Nithyananda session, Nithyananda Yoga session. So, yes, thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Nithyananda. Thank you.
Sit as Paramashiva. Inhale and exhale deeply with 25 heads and 75 eyes and 50 hands. Visualize, meditate, connect with him. He is a living, alive being. Drop your form into his form and dissolve. Remember, you are a Sarupya Mukta, means